All right, good morning. January 4th, pull day. We're still in the boutique. It is cold, not really wet out, but you know what? I've already got stuff down here, so I might as well do the workout down here. Got my glasses still on my head. All right, day 2, lion diet. Let me make a report on that. I attempted a lion diet yesterday and I did really well. I had some ground up hamburger in the air fryer. I had some steak in the air fryer. And for dinner, I had another steak and I was doing really good. And then like usual, when I sit down to watch TV at the end of the day, when I want to relax and chill, I want a snack. I want something to snack on. Usually I eat a big bag, not a big bag, but I eat sunflower seeds, usually while I'm watching TV. Those aren't really bad for you, but I really wanted to stop. I didn't have any in the house, so I had got rid of them, so I didn't have any. So I really started jonesing again to have something to munch on, and I found a bag of walnuts. So I had a small handful, probably about a fourth a cup of walnuts, just kind of nibbled on them while I was watching TV to satisfy that habit that I have. And I'm slowly trying to get rid of that habit. I also had some jerky that I have made, and I had nibbled on that also with the walnuts, back and forth on the jerky and the walnuts, kind of a, I don't know, just a little texture thing. The walnuts obviously add something like the sunflower seeds, something to nibble on, and the jerky obviously still staying within lion diet. So wasn't exactly perfect yesterday, but I had zero carbs as far as that goes. That's the main goal, 0 carbs. I want to do the lion diet as strictly as I can, as much as I can, considering my lifestyle and everything that's going on. So I will stay within the parameters as much as I can. Like I said, the easy part is doing the workouts. The hard part is actually following a good diet or a strict diet. And I don't want this to become, this is, a diet, just a diet. I want to find a lifestyle that's going to work. I want to be able to lose some weight and then come back with, some eating habits that I like that's going to keep the weight off and not going to put the weight back on. So that's the goal. That being said, we have same thing as yesterday, 100 kettlebell swings. I'm going to do the halos and see if I can do those better today than I did yesterday. And then we're going to get into the pulls. And with the pulls, we're doing 15 reps each again, and maybe doubling up on the bent rows for today. And then we're out of here. So slept in a little bit, slept in like a half an hour today. So I feel pretty good. I was wondering what my energy was going to be. We'll see. Since I had no carbs yesterday and I'd already done a 40-hour fast. So we'll see what my energy level is here doing this. When I get done with this, I will go home and I will have a small cup of black coffee and then, big glass of water and get on with the day. Let's get ready to go. I did go see my chiropractor yesterday to adjust my neck, and got some good pops out of that. Probably within a half an hour, 40 minutes, I started feeling a lot better. My neck range was a lot better. It's a lot better today. I don't feel that pitching in my shoulder running down into my shoulder that was happening yesterday. So that's good. And I have another appointment with him next week to try and continue with that therapy. All right, another 10 or 20. I said usually with these, just trying to wake the body up, get the heart rate up a little bit. Don't want to injure anything, don't want to go too fast, I want to go nice and slow. All right, 5 and 5 high pulls. Those are high pulls, one hand. Instead of a swing, you're coming and kind of pulling them up to your shoulder and letting the bell fall back down. Kind of preparing your body for the snatch. Boom. All right. 40. Right down again. All right, 10 for 50. Kind of like that. I'll go back and forth between two-handed swings and the high pulls. $70. I honestly think it's easier just to fast than to find one particular food and eat that continuously. Especially in my house where I have to make food for my wife. So yesterday she had me making some pretty tasty stuff. And that's where the temptation always comes in. I did not eat any, but I did serve her her dishes that she wanted. And then that's when I went over to the stored jerky and had a thing of some jerky. $80. Yeah, it's almost easier when I'm fasting and I'm making dishes for her that I know I'm not gonna eat it because I'm on a particular fast for a certain period of time. But when I know I can eat and I can only eat, a certain thing that I'm limiting myself to, that was kind of difficult to mentally get my head around. I do love steak. But to have steak and not have, some eggs over easy or, something side with it was pretty different. 5 and 5 for 10 for 90. Last one, two-handed swings coming up. Yeah, and it's not super hard. It's just my mind wants to, and my belly wants to have something more than just a steak. As I finished eating the steak, I tried to get some beef heart at the local store, and they were out. Beef heart, very good, very high in protein, very lean, but very high in protein. So what I did is I got some ribeye fat from the butcher, and I added that with my steak, so I could eat that ribeye fat and the meat together, kind of satiate a little bit more. All right, 100. That felt pretty good. Awake, and now we're gonna do the halos with the 20-pound kettlebell. I'm gonna start off on the right side because that's where the right hip is. It has the issues for stability, so I wanna work on that more. It seems like when I'm doing it on the left side, I have more stability, and that's kind of always been the case with that right hip, with the issues that I have with that. I can see a little bit better. All right. So, down on one knee. Obviously, I'm going to stabilize at the hip. Two. Oh, 10. Felt a little bit better today. You really have to concentrate on what it is you're doing, so you really need to pay attention. Don't let your mind wander off. Now, because this hip doesn't have the issues that the right hip does, I feel more stable in this position. All right, whew. That felt better than yesterday. A bit more coordination, concentrate a little bit more. I could feel those yesterday a little bit up in the obliques as I was walking around yesterday. I could feel that I had done something, so I'm liking that. Push and stay with 20 pounds. for now. Maybe go up and maybe do 20 on each side instead of 10. Right now we're just doing 10 today. All right, we got pulls coming up. 15 reps, same thing I've been doing for the past 15, 16, whatever days it is. 15 reps, and then I'm going to double up on the bent rows. Supinated and pronated over the top. That's the double up today, is bent rows. So let me get that set up. All right, we're set up, ready to go. Same thing I've always been doing, deadlifts. The serious steel black band, still working on that grip, working on 15 reps, trying to make everything go as slow as I can so I can burn out on that last rep. Take 2. All right. How's it feeling? Good. Grip is feeling really good through all that. Really trying to add the hamstring in on that, pushing the butt back as much as I can, get the hamstring involved. Come up top, really squeezing the lats and shoulders to hold that band up. All right, I put both bands down, the X3 dark gray for the supinated bent rows, and then the serious steel blue band for the pronated, which I will take a slight break in between because I know I will be nice and tired after the first round. And I'm going with the long bar because I want my palms up and I want that right next to my hips. That short bar is too much Doesn't give enough range, so I want that right here. Ugh. 15, and the last 4 are almost like an isometric. Put up as high as I can, squeeze it and hold it as long as I can. All right, next up, bent rows pronated, hands over the top. Double up. Double up day is brought to you by Lion Diet. Harder than fasting. Definitely worked up a sweat with that one. Just trying to do them slow and as controlled as I could, keeping the last as flexed as possible. Whew. When I say keep your muscles flexible, I mean keeping that tension on there. Obviously, when you're coming back down for those rows, you get to the point where you're stretched out. You still want to try and keep that tension as much as you can, keeping that lat engaged before you pull it back up. Same thing with the curls. I want to come down as long as I can, try and keeping that tension. Really flex the biceps at the bottom to keep that tension there. Oh my God. I can really feel my energy dropping. Not as carved up as I usually am. So it'll take a while to get used to that. At least I know if I'm eating with no carbs, I'm not spiking my insulin, I should be burning this stuff up. All right, I'm gonna take a slight break here and set up for the front squat, and then we're done. All right. Last thing is my tippy toe sissy squat front squat. Still hard. Not super hard, but still hard. It really requires you going slow, keeping the mind on the muscle, and actually a lot of balance required in that. And I'm sucking air right now. Didn't have much rest in between setting that up. I just didn't want you to see my big butt in the camera while I was handing over, pulling the other stuff up and started setting that up again. Gotta catch my breath. Whew, so that's it for today's pull day. The lion diet was, for me, challenge yesterday. We'll see what kind of a challenge it is today. I don't have a problem eating the meat I love to eat. It's just sticking to that particular thing after I finish eating and I feel full, but I'm still craving more bunchy materials. What I have been doing for quite a while, munching while I'm making dinner, munching after dinner, So I'm gonna try and obviously limit that down to, if I'm gonna munch after dinner, it's gonna be on the homemade dry jerky that I have been making on my dehydrator. And maybe some walnuts for that texture difference. Still drinking water, salt in the water, salt water. Not on every glass, but at least when I'm sitting down at night, trying to drink some salt water. I have noticed that my trips to the restroom have gone a little bit more, obviously, since I'm drinking more water now and while doing this. Like I said, I like the concept of the Lion diet. Carnivore. We'll see how the energy goes. It may take a little while for me to adapt into using the fat I'm used to always having energy, eating things that give me energy, not high sugary carbs, but good carbs that give me energy all day long. So I'm always used to doing that. I was eating, like I said, for the slow carb diet, I was eating a huge bowl of spinach and like a head of broccoli with my steak. So I was doing that for the carbs and the fiber. Now I'm not doing none of that, just the steak. So we'll see how that goes for the next 30 days or however how long I can do it. Hopefully 30 days, and we'll see what happens. And then we'll adjust for the next 30-day thing. So that's it for today. Thanks, I'm rambling, I'm tired. Feel more tired today, obviously, than usual. Finished the fast yesterday and then just did nothing but meat and carnivore all day with hardly any zero carbs. So we're gonna go home, we're gonna drink a cup of coffee and a big glass of water, and then we're gonna chill and we're gonna get ready and prep ourselves for tomorrow, for the push day tomorrow. Get it done, go live your life, and I will see you